make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, hear them scream, okay, this a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.
Figure out a way to love like we did before. Like we did before. Say you're lying, not cheat. Now I'm getting sad 'cause you're stuck on repeat. There's nothing.
Hi, what's up guys? it's Roscoe here, and I'm gonna do a PvP stream. Just seeing that the old latency is up, which is not a great start. Seems to be going from okay to not. So kind of let me know what it's like, I suppose, on the stream. What's up, Shane? You alright? Yeah, I've not really been on. Well, I've been on a little, but kind of gone away and like Christmas and stuff. So not really had a chance to stream. Had a small chance to play though. So hopefully it will be a nice, straightforward opponent. No. So this team is exceptionally good. Why are you starting with a dire horn? Okay. Probably prefer to interrupt now rather than a little bit down the line. Oh no, they can't swap out as well, so there's that. So I think going for the damage now, Wormy could really reduce the viability of the bombling. Let's go with this. Okay. That it was super lucky. So I don't want that damage to be buffed by, say, corrosion. Okay. Yeah, that's lucky. I can't wait for the nerfs to come in. Oh, the nerfs. I hope they address the Skyfin as well. The Hermit Crab, Clutch Sister, AoE, Skyfin, and Wormy are just... So they're so... The reason they're so good, I suppose, is they're so difficult to play around. I mean, the Skyfin doesn't potentially have, like, I suppose, a buff stats or an issue. But there is, I suppose, there's a bit of a problem with, like, Haunt and... No, not Haunt, but the Dot and the Swap. I think the power of being able to do that is just a tad high. Because it's for a similar reason as to, say, like the imp or whatever is it's not, they're not the right imps. The imp has that kind of swap first bonus, and it used to be massively utilised with Haunt, and the Skyfin is equally as devastating, I suppose. Yeah, the key was popping quite a bit. So I played Friday. Yeah, so you can see like this guy was in here. It's just frustrating. Like that's the combo of broken pets. Hi Vert, you alright? I had a feeling I played you actually today. I want to say this was you. Might not be, but at least this kind of strat had like a tactic to it. Yeah, I definitely thought that was you. I'm sure I've seen it before as well, this team, so if it's not, then I guess at least it's someone that queues and it's someone that is trying to kind of do something original. Unfortunately, with this matchup, Scaly with the AoE, like pheromones, and the dot is really strong. Oh, okay, it wasn't you. Yeah, I suppose the one reason that I didn't think it was you is that it just played into the swap out. They swapped out with the dot and stuff. You faced him before. Yeah, at least it's original. It's like I had a massive issue playing like this guy, or I think there's multiple players that use it. I would say potentially 3 different players that regularly use this. I lost loads. That's very difficult to kind of play around or counter. I guess that was the same player. Cool. See what we've got. The Spine Claw has decent matchup against a lot of the stuff. A great one here. If I was him, I'd probably swap out. Okay. Super unlucky. Cool, so I should... Hi Sebastian, I should be able to get another attack off. I'd kind of be a bit surprised if it had Sandstorm. Considering there's the dot. This potentially has dots. Cool. Yeah. Sometimes people just kind of edit the names, don't they? So this really isn't going to work for him. And you can see there the kind of the issue with the force swap when you go first and the dot. It's going to be so damaging for him. see what he has. Okay. Probably want to dodge whatever's next. I'm going to take a hit, I suppose. And then hopefully be able to force him out on the undead round. Well, I'd rather just this go down. You don't kind of want to mess around when there's the undead round to contend with. Pop that. I like when the Shrieker's faster. It's actually really good. It's really, really good. When it's slower, it's hard to make work. Shank, Shank and Sebastian, no one know what you guys are saying. Or some people might know anyway, I guess. Okay. So it's the same guy. This is going to be close because I don't really have too much to do that well against him. His best course is to stay in and just keep attacking me. So last time he extra platinged. My okay, there's some luck. I'm gonna use this. So whatever he does, that's not the play. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't realise you had the cannon shot. Okay. And maybe he'll swap now. No. At least this will do the job. Yeah. The only reason I know German is I did it at school, but I literally did. So I did it when I was like 16, but because it's it's not really like something that's necessary, and even if it was, we like we don't ever need to use it if you speak English, because we're just not exposed to German. So any German that I did know, I've completely forgotten. Yeah, it's not like in Germany or I suppose any of the European countries where kind of like a lot of stuff I understand anyway. A lot of stuff is kind of like either dubbed or they'll have subtitles, so you don't pretend. And then potentially I know some people who have said that they prefer to kind of watch a film or like a TV show in English, because firstly they're kind of fluent or understand it, and I mean you have to kind of either have it dubbed or the subtitles, and it means you just have to like subtitles are like the worst, I suppose, because you have to kind of be actively watching it. You can't just be kind of chilling out and just doing what you want. I had a team in here, I think. I did want to play. I think it's really good, but it's done extremely poorly. I had my like a theme team. I guess the other thing is like if you did like a stream in German, it would only be kind of like it'd be a smaller section of people that could potentially understand it. Am I in the right tab? Maybe I moved it. Try it, the meme. So like you just have to like I don't think now I think now like you don't have to learn another language. But kind of when I was at school, you had the like we had the choice at our school, the French or German. Um and I didn't massively like the French teacher who I had because you learn basically you learn both until you're like 13, 14, and then you specifically do one. So then you chose. Oh, yeah, like I think so. If say if I lived in one of the continental countries, I know places like Netherlands is one where because I've been a couple of times, and like it's so like it's almost as if it's like taking over from Dutch in that it's everywhere. People like everyone who's kind of young, I guess, speaks it. But yeah, I think it's just a level of exposure. And I think maybe even you like people would use it more if like I think that the most valuable languages to use now would be stuff like I think Spanish has some value, and like Chinese, obviously, Mandarin. Why is this guy in the queue? Okay. Okay. I'm really glad that didn't miss. This is going to be really good for me because he's going to want to sandstorm. It does leave me a poor spot a bit later down the line. Okay. It's attack and crit. And he just retains that racial. So this is definitely a play. And then this. I'm going to go down here. I have one more round where this could be super relevant. Crit, and we win. Oh, how do you lose running that team? I suppose they played it badly. Like, where they lost it was their desperation. Because why else would they play that way anyway? Is to stop the clone dance going off. So they made a really poor swap. So Mr. Wiggles and the Kuraji Guardling. Like, it's just not a matchup you want to be in for. And then that kind of swung it, I would say. Yeah, it was a good game. I would love to get this team to 100 wins. But I don't... I just don't think it's like... In a fun meta, maybe it's got a chance. I hate playing that guy, though. Okay. Let's try this. It's really got the carry of the Kunshung here. Okay. Cool, an actual theme team. The white pool is what I'm most concerned about. I think this is the kind of the play here. That's fine. It's done so much damage to me. Don't miss. That's lucky. Yeah, for when I play that guy, he often changes the just the guardling. He brings Brightpaw in. There's only one play I can make. Yeah, the dog. I think she is sleeping on the bed. Oh, that's fortunate for me. If I was them, I would have definitely gone for the arcane dash. There's a chance to stun. Okay. Is it? Yeah. I mean, this is another coolish team. They got an amazing start as well. Not imaging. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Luckily, my dog kind of sleeps a lot of the time. But I've left the door to the bedroom open, so no doubt she's in there. I mean, the country got the pheromones off. I did think about starting with it, but I was like, if they start with the what's the thing of arcane dash? That cat arcane. There it is. If they start with that, there's no way for me to stop that going off. Okay. I'm sure I put a team in here. Oh, I think I took it out. I think it was one of a muck slug in. I hate how poorly that team's done. Ah, Ziggy business. This is literally just a random team. Must be like, is there coverage in here? A little bit. Anything but like that guy playing the fun stuff. And I'm gonna struggle. Okay. That's like, who's okay? Why make that play? I mean, it doesn't matter massively. So you have lift off. The fact it's procced, I kind of think he'll probably still go for Great Sting. Yeah, that. No, the lack of a triple there sucks. I don't think these two have got enough. As disappointing as it is. Probably a better play just to kill it there. These are the crits, Ziggy. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like this is a great combo with the Bone Serpent. It's just an easy carry for them. So it's potentially got Shrieker teams we probably have to use. Do I not have one just in here? Okay. I mean, for the AoE, oh hell, we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this team. Shrieker's at least an issue for. Suppose where it lets itself down. Let's try this. Right. Unsure as to why that's here. Maybe we can find something that's strong. I need that. I kind of want other types of damage as well. Maybe an undead. Strong versus. It's not. Okay. I kind of suppose this works. And then possibly try this for now, I think. Pure. Let's put, I don't know. Let's go. But yeah, the Scarfin is such a hard carry on that team. See, this now sucks for this guy. Okay. A stun would be great. No? Didn't fancy it. See that. Best case would be him swap into something else. Okay, I have 2 HP. Good to know, I suppose. Come on. Cool. I was wondering if he'd have that. I mean, the hard hit there was unlucky for him. So we've got a Vengeful Porcupine versus Graves. Got a feeling it's going to work out. Yeah, that was fortunate. Suppose if he doesn't consume corpse now, he likely loses the game. Oh, doesn't even have it. Got 2 crits. So far, so good. I guess the one thing I have kind of thought, I guess, is the guy that runs the OP stuff all the time. Could he be? Speed. Could he be like trying out all these kind of random stuff and just not getting anywhere? Okay, is there an advantage of me? I think there is. That's good. It's really good, actually. Apart from his attack is so weak, it doesn't actually hit through. Okay. Yeah, that's lucky. The coin toss and the stun. Oh, that's unlucky. Don't go off. Don't win the next coin toss. Okay, he only has that attack. There's value in keeping that alive, I think, against that. And then against Snarly, we can Spirit Spikes. Okay. He'll be desperate to do that, I would guess. To have Surge. Okay, I mean it would have been short anyway. I'm sure I assume that the guy has gone away now and run something. Okay. He's not. We kind of got a really weak combo. Yeah, I really rate the SS Squirrel. It's kind of one of those pets where there's a lot of utility for it, so it kind of sets up both in the water teams or mall teams. It has the decoy breaker, fairly fast. And it's quite tanky as well. I mean, unless they have like a shield or something, it's probably going to trade. Works quite well with like Plague Blood comps as well. And they don't. None of them have survival, do they? It'd be cool if there was Hi, you're right, Sebastian. Yeah, it's weird, like the chat stopped. I don't know if there's been an issue or something. Or people are just watching and enjoying maybe. So I mean there's that has the VIP. It'd be cool if there was a squirrel that in this slot had survival, I think. That'd be cool. This is like a pet that I've never made work. I think it needs flowy. Yeah, the racial is... It's hard to find much use in it other than kind of duking into stuns and stuff like that. Traps, I guess. That's probably the... Actually, that is the best thing about critters, that they're very good against traps. They're potentially poorer against the obviously Wolvar pup because it can run kind of a full beast damage. So any benefit that you have, yeah. I mean, I guess a lot of the racials will always be used or used kind of more often. I'd say like the critter racial is very rarely relevant because I mean, how many games could you play before you actually kind of either someone tries to stun you or oh mate. At least the lowest health is Bone Serpent. So you could duke it and I could have to face off the Wormy. Okay. As much damage to the Wormy as possible. I'm gonna get this off now. Unfortunately, he's gonna kill me here. Still, yeah. So that is gonna do like really quite weak damage. Kind of expecting a swap there. But yeah, this is going to do really crappy damage now. Okay. Yeah, I guess against kind of the cool blizzard, when that's going to be like super prevalent, it will be a kind of a buff. Yeah, that crit was lousy. Okay. Not sure what I can do. Okay, let's do that first. I mean, weakness is balanced, nothing wrong with it. That's just insane. All these pets are faster. And Wormy still... It's actually what? 1v3 is my team. You bring that in, right? I just don't get that player. There's no skill in doing that. Okay. I guess this was one of the teams designed to beat him. So we just attack. I mean, it's designed to beat them, but then it's still hardly strong. Sandsifter and Shrieker aren't kind of up there. Okay. Nah, I don't fancy that. I'm going to attack into this as much as possible and for as long as possible. Okay. I think you would still get that type of player, I think. I suppose there'd be less people desperate to kind of get there. Okay, that's okay. I definitely think there would still be those tryhards. I think that there'd be less people queuing up, like at all. It would possibly kind of like increase the likelihood that you're going to be facing one of those players. Really glad that the little dot didn't go down. I think there needs to be a way to potentially stop people from being able to do that, especially kind of so easily. I mean, obviously, and it's something that it's been said a million times, I'm sure, but the balancing has never been right, and every time they get close, they seem to just throw it away again. Okay. Yeah, not today. Probably should have lone dance there. Okay, that's that wasted. And why? Why make that play there? I guess they can swap out. What? This is madness. What? You had such a good chance. Yeah, fine. Go for it. Unfortunately, the next one it won't be as much. If they attack, I guess. There you go. So possibly like there's either two people in the queue, or they've got one good team and one like meme team. Fine. I don't mind actually fighting into this. Yeah, I also have no respect for them. I find it really frustrating to play them actually. Because you have to play so well to actually get anything out of the game. Don't kill me. And they can kind of play so poorly. Okay. I want something to heal. I guess that's gonna have to do. Of course, the heal. Okay. So if I go for this, I kind of need a Cyclone to then hit. Cool. It's because his heal is a lot less. That's unlucky. The dot would be really damaging for this with his health pool. Okay. I don't think I hit through that with the shield. I did. I guess it does what it does. 3, 4, 6, not that what's it 1, 7, 3. Yeah, I think for the Skyfin, I think it's kind of swaps in general. Maybe if they had like a modifier to always go last. That's kind of the solution that I've thought about. Always, literally always in his team. Hell, it's not gonna bring in the pet he would want. Oh, great. Okay. I can just attack into him. This is actually a hard counter to my team. Because that is such a good matchup. Let's go for it. I'd imagine Sandstorm, stun, swap. But you never know. This team is solely designed to cause this one issues. Okay. The AoE is not useful here. And that is also not great. Wow, they didn't try for the play. Okay, so having that up for so long is a problem. I think just attack. Great. So let this get sacked off. He'll attack now. Okay. Don't take away the racial of this. Okay, that's a wasted turn. And what does a swap do for him there? Okay, so I need to... I think I needed to take away a racial from this. We'll get a crit there. Yeah, close, but not quite. I couldn't take that level of damage. But that team that they were running was specifically to counter this. Counters the Shrieker, the Clone Dance shutdown. I suppose the only thing is the first time he did, and then the next time he didn't. Should I run like something harder to go at him? So maybe I need a different. There is this, right? I kind of think this would be better. Or at least it would do better. Because kind of trying to play around Trunks is so hard if you don't run a counter. I suppose the only thing is that the MPD would counter this to an extent. Or maybe I just put an imp in. So we did that. I don't know, I must have got it from you. Though I think Shank's team. I think you like shared that with me. Because the Raven gives a speed buff. I think the first thing they'll do is swap Polo out. And then if I feigned into this off the bat, maybe they would swap out. Oh, what, the Sentinel's companion, is it? Yeah, is that one guy that's giving me great. Okay, this. They come with like a hard hit here. Just don't stun me. bold move. So, definitely going to be a heal. And I think they need the stun to hit. And obviously stun me. We have to go for the kill. That was not the one to bring in. I had to bring in the other one because it would have actually survived a hit. Oh, but it didn't have the cooldown up. YOLO. Oh. That doesn't massively suit them. Come on then, imp. Okay. Don't do this to me. I'm actually given a chance of losing now. That was so close. I had the other day under a sandstorm, like, I think it was like a 5 out of 7. My attacks missed. Yeah, I think that guy's mistake was assuming I'm going to Moonfire when Alex fly. Also going for that kind of hard hit at the start, so bold move. Okay. Nope. They could head game it actually. Should definitely be taking more time. I definitely need to take more time. Let's get my free attack off. Get my next free attack off. Okay. Still quicker. Yeah, that sucked. Oh, wow. Okay. I can't win this now, I don't think. Because that's such a good matchup against me. I think it's gonna, like, it must have the interrupt or something. Cool. Old Foxy is probably okay. Hit again. No speed now for you. I mean, I'm really concerned about the decoy. Okay. Yeah, use that interrupt. So this is like true YOLO. Still got time. Okay, still got time. Just get another single. Okay, good game. I mean, he didn't get any of the 50-50s either, so. There was what was the crit on the imp at the side at the side of it for this. Definitely kind of feels like an RNG loss. I mean, I did get those 250% against the Fox, but the 5% crit was where the game was won. Because he could have gone to the back line, racial healed up, as well as the decoy would be really hard for him to use. There's maybe the play was Avalanche, but I don't know if a triple would have killed me. On the very first one, I think I'd have been actually all right. No, okay, wait, one. Yeah, I would have actually survived. No, I wouldn't have survived. Because that's when the decoy went down. So I suppose it was always a 50-50 chance. My poor imp. For a minute I thought that was going to be the root ability. It is. a lot of swapping. Yeah, don't crit on the back like that, please. So get this up. Hopefully 2-shot. Or healing as well for this guy. Okay, that's really good. Chunks is definitely my MVP. I don't want, was it corpse explosion on it? Well, that's lucky because I didn't even want it. Okay. Just pure attacks. Yeah, they really want that in. Okay, you're going to be able to get another one off. That is so unfortunate. Why, game? Okay, so I have one. So is it a draw? Well, that crit was pretty big, I wanna say. Man, this is getting tanked. This would have been alive. He'd AoE'd. Maybe? Oh, right. I think I can't be messing around. Whoever comes in just needs to be gone. Okay. Fair bit of damage. So we get the crit here. That's disappointing. So reduce the damage. Go for this. I don't think this is going half as well as before. Probably need 2 of these to land. Okay. The unfortunate thing is this isn't dying. There we go. That's... Oh wow. Yeah, I'd like that to have hit. Okay. It's not. I can't win this now. The issue I've got is the the imp. He's more of a liability. And with the undead racial, I have no way to kind of chain them, I suppose. Because if it gets like another type of pet, the Elix Fly maybe just kills them outright. But it doesn't quite work like something else. How's the haircut doing? Okay, maybe go with this. Hopefully it won't be that guy. I know I've got a lot of health this time. Okay, start like that. No, that. So we'll save that other one for that, I think. Interesting choice. Because I'm slower. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. We can go again with this. Okay. Wow. Now I know why he was very keen. But for your ability locked. Change the weather. Yeah, I don't think that was the play. So I can Yeah, I can't kill him here. At least it looks as if the guy that just runs, like, he has to have one of the kind of the top 5 pets on his team is gone. That's very good for me. Yeah, getting this up is a priority. Probably don't want to take crazy amount of damage on this. I mean, these two have got a good matchup. I can get this down. It's a fair amount of damage to take. Just keep at it now. He could yellow and he wouldn't take me out. Wow. I'm positive that was not the play. Okay. So you got proctoracial here. So that was probably the best play, just to ensure the win, so I don't miss under the darkness. And that worked out fairly well. I could probably run something else, right? Okay. I mean, that was pretty telegraphed. I mean, what are you gonna do? Okay. mean, to what ends is this gonna be for you? Swap out, maybe? Okay. I guess that would just kill me. Some odd plays. Like that, bringing in that was odd. Really odd. Okay, let's see what else we could do. Maybe a bit too much of a meme. I guess we'll find out. I'm playing the person that's kind of a bit more casual, then maybe the kind of combos can be pulled off. This team kind of works, but it's weak. So this, you could, I mean, if this was kind of like on this middle slot, you could kind of run these together, but have the Nature's Ward up the whole time. They've gone Swelply. Okay. I often find when I play the Bunswelbling that I face kind of faster pets. Okay, I'm not massively liking where this might go. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I did not expect it to use that. Yeah, I think just dying here is the right thing to do. Okay. Damn it. I was trying to get so that I get that second attack within its ratio. It's not going to happen. Okay. This having the AoE is a concern. Let's use that now. At least this heals a bit when it comes back. So the AoE is going to be a big issue for me. Okay, so was it draw? Yeah, that was a misplay. I still think that I would have been way out of range. So, but the Bond's roleplaying, I'm now bound to meet pet that's the same speed. Okay. Dragoness. Oh, I like the name. Let's just not face a mech. I guess the play is Stardust into this bombling. And then sweep. But I definitely know that I will be facing pets that are definitely going to be faster than me. Maybe like a full humanoid team. Sneaky marmot. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that. This should work reasonably well. The Moonlight's going to buff my damage. And that's, like, it looks to be good on the face of it. It's fairly reduced. Unsure of that play. I think I would Stardust. I need to get that out first. No, it die on the back. Straight away. Probably you should have swapped out. I'm gonna hope for the AoE. Okay, you're going for it, I suppose. I think I'll take 2 hits. A stun would be bad. Don't have strong damage. Okay, hit hard enough. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna. No way. I think that's stun obviously had a fairly big impact. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. The stun and also the fact the speed kind of boost on Trunks kind of damaged this, shut this guy down. I think got 3 out of 4 times I would win that 75% of the time in that situation and how that kind of panned out. And like that, I guess you want that small level of randomness. Over 25 rounds, when it comes down to like one small bit. Okay. I think this time, with the power of that, should be alright. I mean, it's a lot of damage already that it's done. Oh, that's frustrating. It's just gonna live. Okay. Maybe it was too slow, that play. Okay. I don't think I can win this. I guess that's the best outcome. And that's dubious. So, draw, I think, is the best. I guess I could miss. I just don't know if that initial play was too slow. I think this just shows how strong this racial is. I mean, this isn't like a fantastic team. Okay. Not a good start. The dot though, that's good. Probably have to heal. Cool. I'll bring this in and I'll either kind of go toe to toe. I mean, I want the bone serpent in. Or at least get it to kind of use its cooldowns. Okay. Still a long way to go. Hopefully, I mean, as soon as my racial starts to proc, Party might actually heal now. Be surprised if he attacks here. Yeah, that's it. I still don't know how it would have gone if they start with the Reabomination. Because they didn't AoE at all there. Having the Bone Servant use all its cooldowns is, I think, is the most important thing. Okay. Couple of faster pets. Love it. Questionable. The play is to attack. There we go. It's for the dot. Come on. Okay. At least they're committed. Why? At least the dart finally lands. It's not that I've got a great match up there in the back anyway. This actually just shuts down my whole team. Okay. could miss. I'm probably not going to just try for the proc this time. I don't think I'm going to have enough, unfortunately. Even like a double or something here. I need doubles all the way. Yeah, mate, like... That's definitely not cool. Yeah, the Bond's Whelpling, once again, it's like a magnet for those slightly quicker teams. Okay. Just eliminate the fact that I might be slower. And also the Skitterbot, like, this imp will cause it a lot of problems. What's their third? Oh, that thing. Yeah, I don't know exactly why they're kind of using the cooldowns on Skitterbot. Definitely to start with, the way they were, because I mean you can constantly have a cooldown up. You can do it in any order, any way. Okay. You got a PvE warrior. So, Dread Hatching is going to be very tempting for you, isn't it? Sorry, MP. Might have that magic attack, so... Okay, two of those miss. One of those miss. The worst case now is that this doesn't hit hard enough and this dot missed in that subsequent round. So, this. Yeah, I don't fancy taking some burns here. I've really tried to make Farwing work with like Plague Blood kind of combos because it has the weather effect and that flock. There's certainly kind of potential for it to be cool at least. I think the breeds are a bit average. Is it flop that it has? Strong versus that type. That. Murder. Like, there's definitely potential for it to somehow work. That you would go the HB. And if you can somehow kind of combo that. It'd be cool. You could kind of heal it right back up. Teams have I tried it? Ghost maggot. Yeah, we really tried to make it work. I think when the Foul Clever first came out, I tried to do that combo of Black Claw and Devour. I think that's what. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that's what I tried to run. I mean, it's the last set I have used. Probably this one. I found that the healing wasn't like enough or much. Okay. I mean, not the best thing to have up. There's a void, whatever he's got. Okay. Use this now. Get it on cooldown so that if they use sunlight, it also gives this a little bit more healing. We can do this too. Cool. Alright, so I went I went in on this team. Maybe I want like, is it Peck it has? Oh, if I face aquatics, I'll just swap them out and deal with them. Deal with them a few turns later. Battlefield must be one of these pets that's like less than 50 gold. Wow, it's not. Using the old minefield swap. This is just for imps. No counter for like Skyfins. I'll just wait face him. That was annoying. The Infected Fawn is like a pet that I've really wanted to kind of make work. That's definitely the move set. Because you could run Consume Corpse, Disease, Bite, and then have Death and Decay. And then Plague Blood. The only so the issue with kind of Death and Decay and stuff on undeads. This Plague Blood is very often on undeads. And that's sort of pet that you tried to make it, but then why bother running that when you could just run an imp? Ooh. The maybe a big hit. Cool. Yeah, the blood food is, I like it. So I'm thinking this. I like it, but I think it's just not quite there. Got a fair bit of health back. Sleep would be annoying here. What's happening? Are they just doing nothing? So unless they bring that in, the ratio will be gone. Okay. Yeah, that sleep's pretty unlucky. They may swap out once his Black Claw goes up. Okay. So there's instant value in getting this up, and it's actually the perfect amount of time. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that person would ever have kind of won there. Right. So Nathan's uploaded a FD. Let's have a look. "9 minutes ago." Tito dance. Yeah, like Tito is it's kind of cool. I feel like Impale is a hard ability to kind of really get value out of. But yeah, after this one, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, the old latency is massively. Yeah, I think there might be something wrong with the internet tonight. Like whenever I open OBS, the latency is like jumping all over the place. I think it must have been really poor quality. Again, it's just not consistent. How bizarre. Cool. Yeah, this will be the last one. Yeah, that's what's weird with the latency. I can, well, the connection. I can see it just jumping around. Okay. Like triple bunnies is like fairly common. Gotta heal up. It's not gonna be lots of damage here. Yeah, it's like dropped away again. Don't know why. They go for the same kind of strat again. No, they do not. Okay, that can be taken out by these mines. Let's drop these. What has that been? So, 1, 2. Three. So I kill that, doing that image also dies. And then this. Yeah, this guy's got a long way to go, I think. Yeah, I don't know if the audio is not working. It's giving me like some kind of error. Yeah, the triple is nasty. I mean, this just extends the game. I don't like this. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I need to look into what the issue is with the connection. It seems to be really unstable. I don't really know why, so I'll look into that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching tonight. It's been what, 2.5 hours. Pretty good. Not sure when I can stream again. Maybe sometime next week or this coming week. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, anyway, guys, see you around. Thanks for kind of watching. I'll see you in the next one.